were fighting Dagon, those hallucinations, what were they for you?
My friends, suffering because they followed me. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
I saw Kata in her room, stormtroopers coming for her, breaking down the door. But you know what? That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Thanks for being there and having my back.
No. Thank you, brother. We're closer than ever to giving the people we love real safety. Just enjoying this place while I can. May not see it for a while.
So you got the compass, yeah? Well, guess that's it. Next stop, Jedi, and then, you know, it rhymes with Mandalore.
Sure you're ready to leave Pyloons behind?
I gotta admit, it's in good hands. And this ain't a one-way trip. We can still visit, right?
Just have to be careful.
Sure, sure. I was more of a risk taker when I was younger. These days, I just want a place to call home. I'm excited to see Seer again. Those anchorites, though, not so much.
Hope Cordova can fix that compass.
We going to Jeddah or what?
But that Mogu you took out had quite the stench.
Ugh, quite.
Range with your nose, my mama always said. We once had a feral canifant terrorizing the ranch, just a menace. Destroyed our barn, twice. Canifants cover their own tracks, see? Crafty buggers, practically impossible to find.
So how'd you track it?
We reversed our vaporators, pumped the air full of moisture. When it's humid, smells get a lot, well, more pungent. Was long before we caught the scent.
Clever.
Ain't it? We all got 5 senses, Cal. I figure we might as well use them. How you doing?
All right, you old bat. I'm in.
There's the bonehead I know.
Hey, Monk.
Good to see you, Cal.
Till next time, pal.
Cal, just in time. The old grouch just made the best decision of his life.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm done pounding sand. Reckon we're ready for a big score.
The big score. The one we've been waiting for. Sitting right under the imps' noses. Got a tip about some derelict Imperial equipment up on the mountain. Prospectors have been too yellow to go for it. But we ain't yellow.
We sure ain't.
This time tomorrow, we'll be sitting pretty on an industrial fuel injector.
Glad to hear someone's not letting the Empire scare them away. But you need to be careful up there.
Oh, we got it all figured out. Got a map and everything.
Better get our autographs now, Cal. Next time we meet, we might be above your pay grade.
Huh.
How'd you get mixed up with the Bedlam Raiders?
Well, I had a drink from Monk. Then another, then another, then another, then... Right. I stumbled outside and sort of confused one of the big raiders with a dewback.
Don't tell me you try to mount him.
Okay, but if I don't, that's the end of the story.
I can see why the Raiders try to kill you.
Oh, they've got plenty of reasons. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
You ever get homesick, Tulot?
From time to time, there are quite a few things I miss.
Like what?
The many rivers, Velati trout leaping over the current, and the food that I crave.
Oh, yeah?
handmade dumplings stuffed with potato and kushnip. I miss the taste of banson, a minty spice that enlivens every taste bud.
You should talk to Grease. Maybe you can whip something up that reminds you of home.
A wise suggestion, Sojourner. Sojourner?
Buy something this time, will ya? Ooh, someone's interested.
I'll grab this one.
Wanted to get that off my hands. Kestis putting the kibosh on the raiders? Look at you!
I doubt they're gone. Just a little bruised.
Still, I'm impressed. Without a leader, they're gonna lose a lot of oomph.
Yeah? There's an open spot at the top of the raider ladder. You interested?
No thanks. Too much heat. But you're right. If I had to guess, something big and mean is gonna swallow up those raiders.
Don't like the sound of that.
I didn't think you would. Hey, Hunter. The Hexian's bloodhound, Veslin Martz, has been sniffing around for you on the mountain. This guy's moving in with his stealth squad, so make sure not to get blindsided.
Copy that. Watch my back, BD.
Huh. Kinda starting to like that little droid. Kinda.
So how'd you like playing on Coruscant?
At first, I loved it. The Undercity's this melting pot of all these different struggles. A real vivid place, you know? After a few months of small gigs, though, I got bumped up to the popular clubs. Didn't take long for me to start hating it.
Not your scene.
It wasn't a conversation, you know? Those crowds just wanted to be able to say they'd seen the next big thing.
Sounds like you were really on the rise.
Well, my agents were ambitious. Scored me a deal that could have had me on billboards all over the Corps. But I said no.
That takes guts.
Well, so does slicing up raiders. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? There has to be a few more tunes out there for you to bring to me.
Cal, while you're here, could I run something by you?
Sure. What have you got?
I heard some dredge operators discussing a strange structure in the swamp. Almost certainly another High Republic chamber. But I don't like my chances of conducting successful research on the Raiders' doorstep.
Maybe I could check it out for you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. I cannot believe what almost happened to Z.
Things worked out okay in the end.
Thank the stars that you could help her. Back in school, one of the archival droids was destroyed in a power surge. At the time, all I could think about was how much it screwed up my holoprints. How blind I was.
Don't beat yourself up. We're all figuring things out day by day.
We'll talk soon.
I know what you are, for what it's worth.
Do you now?
Sure. The way you carry yourself. That saber on your belt. I won't say anything, of course.
Why not? The bounty could be your ticket off-world.
And I've already told you enough about my past business to land me in an Imperial intake yard.
Guess I'll have to settle for honor among outlaws.
Look, I know what it's like to have a losing streak tied around your throat. And I respect anyone who keeps fighting even when the chips are down.
You're a hard man to read, Moran.
Then, as they say, I've still got it. See you around, Cal.
All right. You said you're from around here?
Been all over Cobra, but I knew I had to foot slog it back to the Reach when I heard the stories. They say it's been a right barnyard since you arrived.
Word traveled that fast, huh?
If it's privacy you're worried about, mate, don't be. No one listens to old Har. But stop by if you ever want to hear the latest yarns, eh? My eyes, what they are, I couldn't hit a tree with a boulder, but I got ears like a boulder.
Do you see this one? Beat me to the mast. The tank's over halfway full.
I hope they all get along.
Aye, but this is no the time for self-congratulation, laddie. There's still leagues of bubbles left for more fishes. Let the hunt continue.
Oi, Cal, good to see you.
How you feeling, Z?
Much improved, Cal, now that I am far from that ghastly ship.
It's seen better days, that's for sure.
The same could be said for the entire galaxy, could it not? But it is heartening to see that some bright spots yet remain.
That's why we keep fighting.
Indeed. I must say, I see vestiges of the Order, my Order, in you and your companions. It is most heartening.
Sometimes you know just what to say.
I'm busy, young Jedi.
Can't hurt to take a look, right?
Remarkable, isn't it? Does this meet your approval?
Could use this.
A most informed choice, Cal. That could be a favorite.
This will be useful.
I hope this will assist you. My, just look at it.
Can't go wrong with this.
Decisive.
So, how are you adjusting to your new life?
Well, all things considered, this cantina and its denizens have been quite welcoming.
Really?
How do you like Pyloons?
It is like an oasis. A dirty oasis. Tell Grease I said that and you will regret it, droid. We should go back to Jeddah soon. Sierra and Cordova are waiting.
Now, here's the question. Do you have what it takes to best the rest of these tacticians?
So, you think you can take on old Grease?
Combat! Oh, so long, farewell! Things are looking good for Cal!
Fortune smiles on you.
Advance! Our young competitor is on a roll! And it's off the board! And Cal comes out on top! He's advancing! Commence! Oh, it never stood a chance! A great hit by Cal! That's a score for Cal! Obliterated! Cal Kestis triumphs!
Come on, double or nothing?
This will be a true contest of minds.
Combat! An expert play by Kestis! And it's a corner! Oh, it never stood a chance!
Splendid. Will his victorious streak continue? will be a true contest of minds.
Let the battle begin! And Cal has to be happy with that! Oh, it never stood a chance! An expert play by Kestis!
Well done. Your strategy proved superior.
Go! Obliterated! Things are looking good for Cal! Oh, so long, farewell! And it's a goner!
A shame. I foresaw this victory. This will be a true contest of minds.
Hollow tactics! Our young competitor is on a roll! A well-played round by Cal Kestis! Love to see it! Commence! An expert play by Kestis! Things are looking good for Cal! And it's off the board!
Masterfully played.
Combat! That's a score for Cal! And it's a corner! Now that's a hollow kill!
My. Very impressive. It seems I am lacking in clear strategy.
You do not fear my strategy. You will.
Commence! A great hit by Cal! That unit is toast! Some smart moves from Cal see him through to the the next round! Let the battle begin! And it's off the board! And Cal takes one out! Our young competitor is on a roll!
We can't all be winners.
Concentrate, or you will never be my equal. You do not fear my strategy. You will.
Hollow tactics! Things are looking good for Cal! That's a score for Cal! Oh, so long, farewell! Obliterated!
Concentrate, or you will never be my equal. You do not fear my strategy. You will. You do not fear my strategy. You will.
Hollow tactics! A great hit by Cal! Our young competitor is on a roll!
What a show.
Let the battle begin! Oh, so long, farewell! Things are looking good for Cal! And it's off the board! Cal loses that round! What now?
Concentrate, or you will never be my equal.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll be back for the others soon enough.
Thanks to your cultivation, I was able to expand our garden. You clearly have a talent for this, Cal.
Thanks. Breeze taught me a little. How long you been gardening? I need a second.
You You clearly have a talent for this, Cal.
Thanks. Breeze taught me a little. How long you been gardening?
Since I was a child, I've always enjoyed the company of plants. In my adolescence, I joined a well-respected nursery. My work became a passion, and I soon stumbled upon an innovation.
What was it?
Hybridizing diverse genotypical specimens with novel macrocosmetic environments. A mouthful, yes. I mean that I developed a talent for growing new plants in new places.
Well, these specimens are lucky to have you here.
That's what they tell me.
Peely, what made you stop your research?
I lost my lab. Once the Empire occupied my planet, it seized my nursery, uprooting every flower, fern, and sapling.
That's horrible.
Worse, they repurposed my lab into a biochemical weapons facility. All my research, now used as a means for death. I refused to cooperate, escaped on an unlicensed shuttle, and here I am.
Oh, you're safe here.
I have been told that before. But when you say it, I believe it, Cal. The plants need me.
Let's sow some new seeds.
Your effort gives rise to new life.
A new plant. Bet we can learn more from Peely.
Hey, Cal. Good to see you.